Hello, 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 hello. All right, howdy. Um, Let me just do my stuff that I always do and prepare everything for the stream and also bring back the phone to the hubby. I'll be right back. All right, howdy, howdy. Friday, August 19th, 4:34 p.m. Texas time. Central, what do you guys call it? I keep forgetting all these things. All right, so let me catch my breath. I was running up and down the stairs. I'm in a good shape, and I still don't know why sometimes I get out of breath. Anyways, first, the self-shill moment. Oh, it's people outside. I can hear them. All right. As you all know, or perhaps you're new here and you just wandered here by accident, and now you're wondering, who is this woman sitting here with the nest on her head? I mean, I did wash my hair today. I don't know why it looks like that. Anyways, raw, unpolished, makeup free, phony free show. Yes, but I do touch my hair a lot. Anyways, so we're gathered here today in holy matrimony to do some art and shill some art. Most importantly, this world needs more art, not ass selfies. That's my philosophy. Some people, some people tell me that I should go start an OnlyFans account. To that, I scoff and say that the world will survive without another self-absorbed ass pic, and so forth. Anyway, so let's get back to art. I would like to remind you all, y'all, that we do have 4 volumes of collection of drawings by Whitebread. That's abstract art that is not really influenced by anyone and inspired by anyone. It's its own creation, and it's real. And it is compiled for your convenience into 4 volumes. Each volume has 150 pages, out of which there's only 148 drawings. The rest are just the first title page. You can see Butte, and the last page with the portrait of the artists and their beloved golden retriever that you will see a lot in these. She is the inspiration behind most of the art. It's available on Amazon in both hardcover and paperback. If you're a cheapskate and you don't take care of books, both are great editions. This one's just flimsy, as you can see, and this one's like hardcover. I mean, you hit someone on the head, they will feel it. That is the selling point of these books, is that you can smack someone with it. How many volumes will you make, Timothy Shane? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think that's just an ongoing process. I already have enough. Someone just said J Honey Brador. J Honey Brabor. Brabber? Hello, muffle. Yeah, anyways, I don't know if I can read this. I'm not in a reading mode today, but howdy. How's it going? That's like Twitch talking to me. And I'm talking to Amazon Live. All right, Timothy Shane, I don't know. Like I said, it is an ongoing process. I already have enough material for volume 5, and he's drawing more and more and more and more. I'm actually behind now. I have to scan all of this, edit it, format it, crop it, color it, and then put it in this lovely, convenient format for everyone to enjoy. So thank you for your question. And like I said, I mean, as long as we're alive and we have internet access and access to Amazon, we will be putting out um, these books. That's volume 1. Next in line is naturally volume 2. Same deal, same spiel. I'm gonna give you here too. Uh, Another wonderful compilation. By the way, no art piece is repeated in any of these, unless it's another version that I reworked. And then, like, can you actually consider that a repeat? I'm not sure. Anyways, so same thing. This beautiful book can look exclusively unique. Actually, that's a redundancy. How can something be exclusively unique? If it's unique already, it's already exclusive, right? Anyways, so I'm just talking out of my behind or trying to sound sophisticated because I am a linguistic major and without a job. And I am doing art. Anyways, so here she is, volume 2, also available in paper cover in a landscape format. This was the experimental volume, as you can see. But then I kind of rethought this idea and figured it'd be nice to have everything consistent. So I republished volume 2 in a portrait format like this. So same thing, 150 pages, 148 of them are drawings. And as always, you are not going to be told what to think about this art, how to interpret it, how to view it. It's all up to you. It's all your interpretation. You look at it. It's your own Rorschach test, if you will. You get to decide how you feel about this and what it is. There's nothing more I dislike. Well, there are a lot of things that I dislike more, but one of those things in a collection of things that I dislike is when you pick up a book of art, and I have several of them, like a Picasso book I had, and I just want to look at some art. All right, I don't want to have some feminist sit there and tell me that this is a subject, he's subjectifying women and degrading them because of it. And I'm like, art is art. It's pure. It's whatever the artist saw that moment and he or she um, captured that moment on a canvas, on a print, whatever, what have you. There's no some agenda behind it, unless it's one of those arts that have agenda, which I don't think Picasso was. He was just one of those tortured artists who had too many ideas, too many visions, and probably not enough time to put it all on canvas. So here you don't get to see any of that. None of the notes on how to view it, how to feel about it. Nothing political, pure art. What I like about it is there. You get to discover and roam the world of somebody else's imagination and view the world through their eyes. Here you go, volume 2. Beautiful coffee books, even if you're not into art at all, but you're into decor, I believe these just will look great just for show on your coffee table. Definitely beats Vogue or what have you, Homes and Better Gardens or whatever people collect. Pet peeves. Yeah, that's a good one. One of my pet peeves. One of the things I dislike. Yeah, you put it better. And I did. All right, same thing. Volume 3. Obviously, we're getting to the fourth. Another one, not available in paperback yet. I got busy doing other things, but here it is, a hardcover, and it is available on Kindle too for free. Is I think, if I remember correctly, you can look at all of this. You can preview it, but also I show you this too. You see, it's a pretty big format next to my head, which is kind of a big head. So it's a real piece of property, great size book, and you get to be friends with all these characters, and you get to um, descend into this nightmarish world full of wonder. Here's the cover. So as you can see, it's 32 32 well spent, out of which only $3 will go to the artist, but whatever. I understand you got to spend the money on printing. Here's the beautiful, wonderful dog. She exists, she's real, and she is the impetus behind many of these art pieces. This is some grumpy cat. He doesn't exist. I don't know who that is. Here's the dog again. She is a recurring theme. Here she is again in these books. I guess in volume 3, there's a lot of dog. But not only, there's 148 drawings um, for you to enjoy. Same thing, volume 3. And to complete the collection, the most recent, Timothy Shane is saying they make good gifts for relatives you only see on holidays. Yes, especially if you don't know anything about any of these people, but you want to either A, surprise them with your creativity as a gift buyer, or maybe you even are trying to confuse some normies that are just not used to abstract art in general, and then this is just gonna give them a headache. That's another funny part about these books. I know some people have commented that the longer they stare at some of these drawings, the more confusion settles in and they almost get a headache, which I take as a compliment. You can confuse a person to the point where they get a headache. That's a pretty good achievement in itself. Although these are not, I mean, we do not aim to give people headaches, but some of them are confusing. But it's not nonsense. It may appear as nonsense at the first glance, but the longer you look at them, the more sense you will get. And if you are into puzzles, that's another great thing about these drawings, that some of them contain real puzzles, like especially in the speech bubbles and uh, thinking bubbles or whatever they're called. And if you're good with math, logic, there's actually also that element to the art here too, and also a lot of like spatial illusions and everything. If you're paying attention, if you're good on picking up subtlety, you'll have a lot of fun with these. If you just don't really see world from many angles and just have a pretty linear how shall I put it, normal, boring way of viewing life, perhaps this will not be as entertaining for you. But if you are into strange confusion and uh, weird dimensions in and out type of creatures, these books are for you. And like I said before, and I will be saying that again at every show that I do, is I do believe that these books will increase your IQ. Maybe not by much, but the longer you stare at it and actually try to make sense out of it, it will eventually make you more alert and will teach you how to pay attention. See, like all these tiny little holes and all the little dimensions, they do mean something. And like tiny little in and out worlds. And the longer you spend time with the art, the more you will understand. I love my editing job on this one. Like, check this out. Like, nice formatting. Like, how long did it take me to put this book together? And I like forgot to center this. Oh, whatever. I mean, makes it special, I guess. Anyway, so this was a short, little, cute 16-minute preview into the volumes. Timothy Shane says they are mostly child friendly too. Yes, because I remember you had a daughter, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, did she go to school yet? Haroldine Sweeney started following. Thank you, Haroldine. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. That's a pretty cool name. Is that like old fashioned? The white bread couple says, thanks for the follow, Haroldine. I just read something. Anyways, yes, they are mostly child friendly. There's only like a handful, less than three drawings that might be slightly questionable, but no, nothing crass, nothing. It's still kind of like a social commentary on the state of affairs in the world today. So, with all this being said, here is the set in chronological order. Here are this is what they look like all together. These are the children. These are the fruit of my husband's labor and mine too. We don't have kids. These are our kids. I mean, except for the dog. Yeah, don't let her hear that. She wouldn't like that. Anyway, see, they're heavy. Even I'm getting out of breath just by holding them and showing you these books. All right, finally, there's actually more books that probably I should probably hawk them too. Although they're not in a carousel, they are available on Amazon, and it's also abstract art with philosophy in it. It's a trilogy. Um, the names of the books are Philosophy and Illusion and Embarrassing. If you just type that in Amazon search, you will probably find them. And this format is pretty interesting because, well, first of all, it's fun format like that. We homeschool her with tutors. Oh, that's cool. Timothy Shane, just hanging out in the chat too. Uh, that's actually good on you. Yeah, she will survive. She will be a well-adjusted individual if you're homeschooling. I can't even imagine the nightmare of sending your child to public schools these days with all the new regulations and whatever else. Do they even learn anything anymore? Do they even read? Or is it just all social studies? Anyways, that's me chatting also. But here they are, the three. And what's interesting about these books is that you get the art in black and white format the way it was originally drawn. You get to see it uncolored, uninterpreted by me. So all of these drawings are the same drawings that are in the colored books, but just black and white, like more abstract, truer to their source. Obviously, I mean it's a scan and then a print, and then you also get like either a koan or poetry, social commentary, a zen. I already said koan. Like this one, and it will confuse you. It's kind of like, what is the sound of one hand clapping? And this is like in that vein. For example, tomorrow is always looking over its shoulder and watching its back. You would be paranoid too if today were stalking you. That kind of sounds like nonsense at first glance to someone, but the longer you stare at it and the more you reread it, the more it will put you in a state of cognitive dissonance, which is a good thing because it will interrupt your usual pattern of thinking and snap you out of whatever kind of vicious circle of thoughts you're going through, and perhaps will put you in the moment and allow you to realize that you're in the moment and appreciate that moment, and also the poetry of living. Well, here's another one. Summer shifts your attention away from the cold so you can think clearly, and yet they're both so difficult to grasp. A lot of it is almost Eastern in its delivery, but it's still its own thing. And of course, when I read it out like this for you and move on to other things, you don't get to appreciate it as much as if you're just spending time together with the book, having it in your hands. Or like this one, thunder was always envious of lightning's ability to connect, and puns too. So there you have it. So, and there's a lot of pages here, and it's all just art, 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 and philosophy and poetry and social commentary. Very interesting thoughts of an extremely intelligent person on world and his experience in it, what it's like to live in a stupid world with pretty high IQ and almost well, whatever. We're not going to go into the IQ discussion because all of that is controversial anyways, and the tests are also not so clear if they can measure anything. Finally, all right, after 22 minutes of just empty yak, and Timothy Shane wrote me something again. We sent the tutors to a converted shed with my daughter so they stay out of our hair. I get it. Yeah, that's good. Well, you also give her the privacy in a way to be away from the parents and their watchful eye. It's like a little schoolhouse in our backyard. We even painted it red. Oh, that's very sweet and very thoughtful of you and the future of your daughter. All right, let's get to it now. I'm already losing my voice and I haven't even started the art. So let me share the screen with you guys. And this is the one of those album covers that I'm still polishing slightly. It's almost done, and what you're seeing is a little grainier on your end than what I see on my end, but um c'est la vie, I guess. That such is life with when you stream. All right, so I'm gonna finish this. There's just mostly what I'm concerned about is that I don't think the name of the song too much really blends in very well with the rest of the cover, which is really easy to fix, and I'm gonna do that. But first, um, since we're gonna be working on another cover for the next song, let me just create the project now. And like I always say, album covers are 3000 by 3000 pixels. DPI is always 300, of course, and this is what it looks like. Brand new project. What I do is then create a new pixel layer, call it empty or whatever. Um, and then some people start on white canvas. Um, I start on black canvas. I mean, some people I'm sure also start on black canvas. I don't know why. Seeing pictures on a dark background as opposed to white background somehow puts more things more in perspective and in focus for me personally. But you guys get to look at this for now. And what I'm gonna do now is listen to the song because this is how it's done. Get inspired by the song. You guys are not gonna get to hear the song; they're not released yet, but you get to see the graphic, visual representation of the song and the kind of trippy, nightmarish, hallucinatory experience that is. So we've already done. So we did six. No, number seven is called Humble Thighs. All right, let me put on one of these headphones and I'm going to quickly listen to it. This one's a fun one. All right. All right, let's get to it. So, original images, I always first duplicate. Never work on the original. Duplicate it, flatten it, rasterize it, and start working on it. So, let's shrink it. Yeah, that's a really upbeat song. All right, so what I do first, whenever I start, I've only done 6 of these. So this is not really formatting or coloring per se. And by the way, remember I was saying about talking about little puzzles and equations and in thought bubbles and speech bubbles. Here's an example of one of them. I'm not gonna go into it now, but this is like a tiny puzzle in itself that will make sense. It's not just nonsense right there. Um, all right. So what I do when I collage, um, like this, is I first go and I look for material to work with. So I just listen to the song, get an idea of what's going on, usually, and then I find characters, I find the background, the foreground. I kind of like throw it all into the project, and then once I have all of it or most of it, I start arranging things around and composing them, I guess. That would be a proper way to put it. So I'm not done yet putting together the scenes. So let's look for more. Well, you guys can't see anything, but let's see. All right. All right, that was really cool. I think I have enough characters for now. So the next thing I'm gonna do is take away the background on some of them, kind of isolate them. Ah, great song. Too bad you can't hear it. All right, so let's get to collaging. And I guess I could take off the cans. All right, kind of looks like my hair right now. I don't know which way. Anyways, um, let's see. So I might shrink this guy a little bit, but we'll see. I had an idea of incorporating. Excuse me. Let me just make a little sense out of this desk. See, there's too much going on. Yes, thank you. All right. That's more like it. All right. I had an idea. Stop it. Wrong layer. Oh, would you? I'm not sure this is very relatable to the song per se, but I wanted to see um, what this guy's going to look like punching the other guy. Yes, I'm very predictable. He just has the Mongolian. He just has a face like he just got punched. I thought it would be funny, but I don't know if I'll be able to merge the two worlds. Uh, I should kind of like how the city is. See, the two cities are kind of reminiscent of each other, and but I don't know. I don't know. I can make sense of that. Let's see. This is just an experiment that might not stay. All right, yeah, I didn't think I could make this guy work, but I just wanted to see. So let's mute the boxer for now. It doesn't mean I'm saying goodbye. All right, but what else we got here? And wait a second. So there's a theme in the song, and it goes like this. we're just trying to arrange things, find place for everything. All right, so obviously everything is choppy here. Let me see. All right, I might want to find. Oh, yeah, and also always, whenever you start a new project, save it. I didn't save this one. And definitely save all your projects every time. All right, so it's saving. You guys are seeing gray screen for a moment. And we're going to have fun here. Well, while it's saving, let's see what we got. Actually, let me see. And there's like another one that I like. We're just gonna throw a bunch of images in one pile and see what sticks. All right. All right. I am wondering. I should copy this layer again and go kind of crazy experimental as I always do. Wrong. All right, so you guys see what we did that with that with a huge drawing. I kind of stretched it out to just use it as a background. Just one of those streaks of rainbows, streaks of hair, whatever that was is. All right, now it'd be nice to give this its own space. All right, but I did want to have that text um, m- somewhat seen. That's the other way, like that. And let's just see how big it is. Somewhere around here. All right, so it still seems like our text is not popping, but doing this gave me a different idea, and this is what I'm gonna do now. You guys probably already figured it out. All right. For now, I'm gonna take this guy away and just want to work on that background. So see, you can achieve a lot of really cool. That one's kind of interesting. And the text kind of pops up. Let me just duplicate this too, just in case, and hide it. If I mess it up, I can always fix it. we can kind of edit this to our liking. Obviously, I will clean it up. All right. How about why is the hardness all away? No wonder it's getting all. Let's try it. Actually, should have paid attention. Mm. There you go. I don't mind that you can see the line behind it. I just want to soften the edge a little. So it doesn't look like somebody's teeth bit into it. All right, and every time you make any kind of substantial adjustment, always save because you never know. Sometimes the internet might crash. Actually, if the internet crashes, I'll lose the stream. I won't lose the project. But if my Mac accidentally flips out and has a conniption and turns off, or something happens, restarts, electricity goes off, and um, usually there's an autosave or recovery mode or whatever, but I wouldn't rely on it. Still, it's just good practice to save everything. All right, so I like how it roughened up. And let me just go through the other ones quickly. Although I do like the luminosity, it gave it that. This was kind of cool too, but a little too dark. Although, I mean, I'm open to many things and I am working subtract, huh? And I am working with everything right now. You know what I can do too, because I am a smart little girl and I duplicated that layer. Actually, I could have been smarter and duplicated already the layer that I've erased. So let's keep it at luminosity. Let me just erase the previous layer and duplicate this one. And leave the subtract. I think we liked. And I will have two versions. I will work with this one for now. But I can always change things, and but it's good to have options too, especially when you're collaging and you want to see multiple variations of what something can look like with that background and this background and lighter, darker. I mean, it's nice to have a expanded toolkit that you can work with. All right, let's bring our torn up man for now. And I'm thinking, give me this layer. Um, and we can, as we go, take away this. And no, it doesn't take that long to take away that tiny line. All right. Um, now let's bring him. So it's good to be able to arrange things and put things in the place where they belong. And sometimes it's obvious, and other times you might need to move things around and see. You might feel it right away, like, oh, this is where it stands out. This is where it goes. All right, I do want to s- bring. I do want to do something with this text. It's not as obvious as I would like it to be. So, in order to do that, sometimes, well, let's see. Hmm. Sometimes a good background with a lot of texture can help. You can use Unsplash for fast research. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I like this. Let's get that. That's kind of cool. Load more. This one, this one might look cool. All right, let's see. So I want to do something with this image. I want it to pop more. Sometimes in order to do that, you might want to, and I don't know if this is gonna like work. And they might not. Let's rasterize it though, and sometimes blend modes can be a really good tool to work with if you're trying to do something of the sort. So what I'm going to do now is roughly, because I just want to see what it would look like. I don't even, and I could bring my hardness back. All right. I'm gonna do a hatchet job for now because I'm not sure what it will look like. I just wanna kind of get a sneak peek. You know what? We don't even need to go that far because I just don't even know. I just wanted to see it. Um, that didn't help me bring out the color of the text. Um, but it did provide an interesting background texture. Very gritty. That's kind of weird, and I like because it is it's hue. Um, hmm, oh, sorry. Let me see if I can work with this. Well, brought out the text a little bit, um, which is something I am attempting to do. Um, Give me a moment, please. I drank like a double cup of tea before I got here, and now it's knocking at my bladder door. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And think of, I don't know. I'm an independent woman. I don't need your help. But think pleasant thoughts and think what else we can put in that dark, black, empty space. And I'll be right back. Think hard. Barricaded. All right. I'm back. I did it. And I also did some laundry while I was at it. All right, let's see what we got here. Dun, 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 dun. So, something about. I'm still going to work on these gals over here. And let's see what we can do with the girls. Not sure. No, 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 no. No, come on. I just want to see what that will look like. And I don't know. Probably not. I like the black and white, but I do feel like it needs a little bit of something. Well, let's deal with the darkness in the background. Hello? You got me the wrong layer. Rasterize and let's see. Not giving me much, man. Hmm. But still, I feel the need to mess it up. Let's mess it up. Ah, that's nice and lamatozy. Oh, that's not bad either. That's not bad either. Oh, these are two good ones. All right, well, let's remember that. Color, dodge, and add. Oh, this isn't bad either. Negation. All right, negation. And then color, dodge, and screen or add. Add, I think. I think I like add. What it does is blends in well with everything else. So, and let's not forget to save all of this every time. And you guys see gray screen because I'm saving it. All right, let's keep going with this. So since so many of my previous album covers were all single covers, were all dark, it's a nice. It feels like it's a nice change to have this in lighter colors. All right, where's the this guy? Let's see. I like this guy, and I can't even really explain why I like this guy, but it feels like he would provide, and or maybe not. Is there a place for this guy anywhere? He's like this little alien guy who's maybe what wants to get in on the action, or he's eavesdropping. He's kind of in the way of everybody, so he might not be utilized here. All right, let's leave him out of this for now. Let me see. So many of these the colors though. I feel like I need another character, but something otherworldly. You know what I mean? Let's see. Pictures, colored art. Hmm. 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 I'm looking through art, trying to see what I got. Not really finding anything that would make sense here. Oh, this could be, let me see. But this could go well in the background too, which I don't necessarily need, but let me see. Duplicate and rasterize. Okay. So finish it later? All right, so I'm gonna wrap up now, and we're gonna finish this later. What I wanted to do here, something along the lines of, right, well, you guys are not gonna be able to see it yet. All right, well, I'm gonna come back to this. Um, all right, I kind of have an idea, but I'm still working on it. So let me just save this. And since it's Friday and it's overcast and the weather is great, which you guys should take advantage of, at least in Texas, I know I will. We'll come back to this and finish it next time. Other than that, I wish you a great Friday, hassle free, drink responsibly, and carpe diem. That was lame, I know. All right, see you in a day or two.